Hello everyone, welcome back to the Haripriya lectures. In this video, we will discuss what are the types of widgets we will having on the Flutter side. Okay, this is the first most important widgets to entering on the Dart and Flutter applications. This is a widgets in the basic is a first building side and a build up in our application side. Okay, and first one is the this is the type. This is the most important two types of the widgets. The first one is the stateless widgets and second one is the stateful widgets. Okay, here I'll giving the form of in our application. The first one is that we are having a material app, that is a package to entering on the Flutter applications. The next one is the my home page, we'll working on the home page side. And next one the scaffold is the one of the widgets we'll working on the later. And next one is the app bar and the center. This is also one of the widgets on the Flutter we will working on the we will see on the deep in a later series. Okay, what is mean by stateless widgets means we have a three important rules over the stateless widgets. It cannot be changed in my mobile application. If I open my mobile phone, it will be cannot be changed in the particular layout or a layer. That is called the stateless widgets. And second one is the we will extend in our class through in our run app side also. Okay, void main we are having a word main side, we will working on the later on the practical side. In second rule is that we extend on the class name through in your running app. And third one is that we have to extend in your build functions in our application. I'll giving you some example over the next slide. So these are the three important rules we will working on the stateless widgets. Okay, and same time we will working on the stateful widgets also. These also working on the three important things. The first one is the we can change all the layers and we will change all the layouts and throughout the in my mobile applications. Okay, if I am using my mobile, we will using on the any changing application we will using on the stateful widgets. Okay, and second one is also we'll working on the build function, we have to extend on our classes. And third one is that we having a first most important thing is that we have to extend in our build functions. Okay, and next one is that we have to state functions also over there, we're working on there. Okay, these are the things we will working on the stateful and stateless widgets. These two widgets only we will working only we will using on the stateless widgets, otherwise we will using on the stateful widgets. We have two side of application we will working on the Flutter mobile applications. Okay, and here I'll giving the stateful widgets and stateless widgets sample programming side. Here we having some material over there. I will show you that this is the packages. It's automatically will working on the Flutter app applications. If you are installing through in our material app through in our Flutter applications. In last series I will discuss how to download the Flutter and the Dart applications over there. In that, if you open in the Flutter projects, we are having a imported through the Flutter material applications. Okay, these packages is already inbuilt in our Flutter side. We have to package this over there. If you have to working on the material app through in our material app. Okay, material app in inbuilt applications through in our applications. Okay, material data. Okay. The next one is always we will working on the void main run app. This constants will be working on the Greeks for Greeks. In class, what is the name of the class, this will be running over the running app also. We have to extend in the same names through in our run app and the class apps. Okay, in stateless widgets we have to cannot be changed in our applications, right? So we will first rule is we cannot be changed in this applications. Okay, this is my first page of my mobile phone, so it cannot be changed. If I am opening the mobile phone in the first page, I cannot be changed over there. So that's also I will working over here. And the second rule is we will extend in my class name through in my running name. Okay, we have to extend over the Greek for Greek. This is my class name. It will be also extend on my running app side. This is also be a constant in my applications. Okay, and next one is that we have to working on the build function. This is a build function. I am working on the build side. What are the things I want to throw in my mobile phone, I will color over there. If I am using the home, scaffold widgets and background color and app bar, these are the one of the widgets over there. We will see on the later to the brief. So these are widgets, one of the widgets over there. In the title is the one of the widgets, body is the one of the widgets, and child is the one of the widgets. These are the more different widgets over there. Okay, this is the stateless widget. And stateful widgets we have three rules, right? The one is the we can change all those stuff. Okay, what are the things I want in my mobile phone if I have to change over there? In first rule is the I having a it cannot be changed, right? And second rule is that I will extend my class name through in my mobile name. Okay, run app also, this is my app is my class name, it will be extending through my run app also. And next one is the we have working on the create state, and create state is the if I am changing over there. And next one is the class name is the my app states, I will extend in my app application through in my mobile application. And next one is the if I'm using the build function through in my material apps. Okay, the next one is I am working on the home, background colors, titles, body, child, these are the things I will widgets we will be using the inbuilt of the build functions. Okay, and both are the same, but it will be working on the here we cannot be using the state functions, here I will using the state functions. Okay, so it will be difference between the stateless and stateful widgets. And next one is the I will giving the most example over here. What is mean by scaffold? Scaffold is a design visual layout structure, and what are the things we want to in my screen, that is it will be a material design through in my applications. And next one is the app bar is to creating in my bar top of my screen. Here over here everyone see here, this is in my top app bar. And next one text widget is writing anything in my screen. And next one is the container. Container is one of the widgets we have to working on the level by level. Okay, next one in the center, if I am aligning through in my text in a center, right and left, and these are the widgets we will working over here. Okay, that is called the text align. Okay, next one is the types of widgets over here. That is the state management widgets, this is the type of widgets. Okay, this is the basic widgets. Here stateless and stateful is a state management widgets. Okay, what are the things we want to implement through in our application, that is state management widgets. This is the basic widgets. What are the classifications over in my widgets means, the first one is the visual, and second one is invisible. Okay, if I'm visible means input and output widgets, and invisible means you have to layout and control, so widgets we will working over there. Okay, the next one is the first one is the text widgets. Text widgets we also be working on the center, right, we have to align over my text through in my applications. Okay, align property, align text, align property. Okay, first text is always in the small letter, a is always in a capital letter. If you changing over the small and capital letter, it will be getting an error also. Okay, here I'll giving us some small example of the DAT programming. We'll see on the later what are the structure we are having all those steps. Here I'll giving us some sample over here. In align text align colon text align dot center, otherwise we have to working on the left or right, all those things. Okay, the next one is the button is we have to clicking over there, clicking, if I am clicking something it will be shown in the something in my message in my screen. Okay, here I'll giving over here new flat button. Okay, flat button is the one of the widgets over there. Child and text, click here. Okay, on pressed in my, if I am clicking on the text, I having something visuals will be working on my screen. That is the purpose of this flat button examples. Okay, and next one, the raised button example is a in first one is we have to creating in a new raised button, in R is always a capital, B is always a capital. The next one is the child widgets we will implementing over the text, some text over there, and click here. Text means click here, that is one of the text in my screen. And then elevation is a 5.0. If I am pressing that particular click here text, it will be evaluation through in my property changes will be a 5.0 stands out. Okay, on press is a property allows through the performing an action when you click your button. Okay, evaluation properties is also used as changing how much it stand out. Okay, that is the difference between the flat button and raised button also. Okay, the next one is the images. Image, if we have to putting on the image and directly on my asset, otherwise we will writing on the coding also. This is the two ways we have to purchased in my images through in my applications. Okay, one is the if I am a URL coding, we are writing on the that programming side, and otherwise I will drag in my application or a image through a asset side. Okay, the first one is the image provider is the property we are to using on the image side. Asset is the project asset folder in a Flutter project in the right hand side in your coding page. And next one is the file, memory and network. These are the things we have to working on the image side. Okay, we have two types we have to in uploaded in my images, right? The first one is the we going for the asset, and next one is we have to child over there and subnet subfolder over there, and next that is the assets. Okay, hyphen asset and slash, this is the subfolder over there. We have to drag that particular whatever the images we want, we go and drag that particular images to save that particular folder. This container is it always is saving there. Okay, otherwise we will writing on the coding too, the dart coding, that is called the image dot asset bracket. Next we have to writing on the path of my images, where I will save in my images. We have to save that, copy and paste that particular path. Okay, add the following line in the dart file. Okay, this is the images side. The next one is the, here I'll giving the some example of the images downloading. Here I'll giving on the my home widgets build, I will building on my widgets. This is a text and body, in body in a center I will implement my image, that is the image. Okay, so next one is the icon is the most important thing, and each and every icon will be different as we have to changing on the theme also, right? So these are the things we will working on there. And icon is the, this which is it will be acting on the container strong with the icon in the Flutter will be working on the new icon. We will start with the new icon, start with the bracket icons dot add, we have to writing on the size also, close the bracket. Okay, this is the structure of the icon, it will be using on the some container, this is a childhood. Okay, thank you guys, we will see on the continue video and the next video.